Hello students, today we are going to study an important concept, boundary points of subset of metric space. So we are well familiar with boundary in our usual life also. If you think about the boundary of two countries, say India and Pakistan, then region on that boundary is not a part of India as well as not part of Pakistan. Or if you take some boundary of two farmers, their land area boundary, it is not part of both of that. It is boundary for them. Or for two houses, there is a partition. There is common wall. That common wall is a boundary. Okay. On same line, if we have some x to be metric space and a subset of x, then point in whole set x is boundary point of A if it is neither interior point of A nor interior point of A complement. Is it clear? And we have checked how to find interior points of the set by using that which points are not interior points that we can decide. So it is not difficult to find the boundary of sets, to find boundary of sets of metric space, because you are well familiar with interior point concept. So first we will take mathematical definition of boundary point. So if xd is a metric space and A is subset of x, then point x in X is said to be boundary point of A if x is neither interior point of A nor interior point of A complement, that is x minus A set. Means for every r greater than 0, SRX is not subset of A as it is not interior point of A, and it is also not subset of A complement. Means SRX must contain some point of A complement and SRX also contains some point of A. Means X lies in A closure and it lies in A closure complement also. Okay. So whenever X is interior point, then it also satisfies this condition. Okay. So you can use this concept or this concept to find all boundary points of the given set. There are so many reformulations for finding boundary points of the set. So we'll take the theorem related with boundary points. If xd is a metric space and A is subset of x, then firstly notation for boundary point. If A is subset of x, then set of boundary points of A is denoted by daba A, or it is also denoted by A to the power B or B of A notation, or B of A notation. Is it clear? So for given set A, daba A is equal to daba of x minus A. Daba A is A closure intersection A complement closure. Daba A is A closure minus A interior, which is x minus A closure minus x minus A interior, that is A complement closure minus A complement interior. X minus daba A is equal to A interior union x minus A interior. A closure is A interior union daba A, which is A union daba A. A interior intersection daba A is phi. A interior is equal to A minus daba A. A is closed if and if its boundary set is subset of A, and A is open if and if A intersection daba A is equal to phi. So now here we'll prove one by one. Okay, so proof A to show daba A is equal to daba of A complement. A complement is nothing but x minus a. So by definition, x belongs to dabba A if and only if x is neither interior point of A nor of B nor of A complement. Is it clear? Means this is equivalent to x is not interior point, neither interior point of A complement, nor of A is equal to A complement its complement. Okay. So if and only if x belongs to dabba A complement. So whenever x lies in dabba A, then x also lies in dabba A complement, and therefore dabba A is equal to dabba of A complement. So I proved A part here. Now we'll prove B. B is also simple. B part, we have to show that dabba A is equal to show dabba A is equal to a closure intersection A complement its closure. A complement its closure. So now x belongs to dabba A if and only x is neither interior point of A nor of B nor of A complement. If and only if it is not interior point of A, means for any r greater than 0, SRX is not subset of A and SRX is not subset of A complement. If and only if, as SRX is not subset of A complement, means what? SRX must contain some point of A complement is not equal to phi, and it also contains some point of A. As SRX intersection A complement is the non-empty, means x belongs to A complement closure, okay, and x also belongs to A closure. If and only if x belongs to A closure intersection A complement closure. This is if and only if condition, and therefore dabba A is equal to A closure intersection A complement its closure. Is it clear? Now we'll prove C. To show dabba A is equal to A closure minus A interior is equal to A complement closure minus A complement its interior. Is it right? So now x belongs to dabba A if and only x is neither interior point of A nor of A complement. Okay, that is x doesn't belongs to A interior, comma, x doesn't belongs to A complement interior. Okay, 1. Again this is equivalent to, okay, for every r greater than 0, SRX is not subset of A, okay, and SRX is not subset of A complement also. if and only if for every, okay, or by B. Okay, we'll prove in detail. For every r greater than 0, moreover, by B, x belongs to the A if and only x belongs to a closure intersection, a complement closure, right? That is, x belongs to a closure and x also belongs to a complement its closure. From 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, x belongs to a closure, but x doesn't belongs to a interior, and x also belongs to a complement closure, but x doesn't belongs to a complement interior. So if and only x belongs to a closure minus a interior and x belongs to a complement closure minus a complement interior. So from this, dava A is equal to a closure minus a interior, which is equal to a complement closure minus a complement its interior. So this part is proved. This is proved. Right. Now we have to prove D part. So we are proving one by one. What is D? To show x minus dava A is equal to A interior union x minus A its interior. Okay. So now x belongs to dava A if and only if and x is not interior point of A. Okay, if and only x doesn't belongs to A interior and x also doesn't belongs to A complements its interior. It is neither point of A interior nor of A complement interior. What this implies? What this implies? Okay. So x lies in this. Means this is equivalent to x doesn't belongs to x belongs to dava A its complement is equal to x minus dava A if and only x belongs to A interior or x belongs to A complements its interior. Okay, if and only x belongs to A interior union A complements its interior. Okay, and therefore x minus dava A is equal to A interior union A complements its interior. So we have proved this part D. Okay, which is nothing but A interior union x minus A its interior. So D part is proved. Now we have to prove E part. E we have to show that, to show what is E, a closure is equal to A interior union dabba A, which is equal to A union dabba A. Okay. For this, A interior union dabba A, this is equal to. Now, I have to relate this with A closure. So I will take dabba A in terms of A closure. So I'll use here, say, C part. So this is A interior union A closure minus A interior by C. Then we know that A minus B is A intersection B complement. Is it right? So I can write this as A interior union A closure intersection A interior its complement. A interior its complement. Then by using distributive law, this is A interior union A closure intersection A interior union A interior its complement. Right. Now A interior is subset of A closure. So this is your A closure intersection A interior union A interior its complement is X set. Given set union its complement is X, and then this is your A closure. This is your A closure. Now we have to show that A union dabba A is also A closure. Okay. Now A interior is contained in A closure, and therefore A interior union dabba A is contained in A union dabba A. Okay, and is contained in A closure union dabba A. But by definition, this is your A closure. So we'll cut here A, B, C, etc. Okay. This is your A closure is contained in A union dabba A is contained in A closure, since dabba A is always subset of A closure. Dabba A is always subset of A closure. Dabba A is equal to A closure intersection A complement its closure. Means dabba A is subset of A closure as well as A complement its closure. This implies A union dabba A is also equal to A closure. So we have proved now E. Thus E is proved. Okay. Now we have to prove F. F is too simple. A interior intersection dabba A is equal to 5. Okay. So by definition of interior point, X belongs to dabba A if and only if X is neither interior point of A nor of A complement. Okay. and therefore if X lies in daba A, X lies in daba A, therefore daba A intersection A interior daba A. So if X is in daba A, then it is not interior point of A. So it must be phi, and it is not interior point of this, means A complement interior daba A. That is also phi. Is it clear? So F is proved. Now we have to prove G. Okay. Proof of G. To show A interior is equal to A minus daba A. A interior is equal to A minus daba A. So for this, A minus daba A is equal to A minus daba A is equal to, I have to relate with A interior. So we have proved daba A is equal to A closure minus A interior. So I can write this as A minus A closure minus A interior. This is by C. Just by using definition also we can prove it. This is equal to A minus A closure intersection A interior its complement. Right. Then again by definition of A minus B, this is A intersection A closure intersection A interior its complement, whole complement, which is nothing but A union by De Morgan's law. This is your A closure complement. A closure complement union. A interior complement is A interior, and then by using distributive law, this is your A intersection A closure its complement union A intersection A interior. Is it clear? But this is now A intersection A closure complement. This is empty set union A interior. Why this is empty set? Okay. Since A is contained in A complement, A closure implies A complement is superset of A closure its complement. Okay. And therefore, this implies A intersection A complement phi is equal to A intersection A complement contains A intersection A closure its complement. So phi is superset of this, and therefore it must be empty set, and this is equal to A interior. So we proved A minus daba A is equal to this. A minus daba A is equal to this part. Now we have to show which is F GH to show A is closed if and only daba A is contained in A. Daba A is contained in A. Right. So from E, A closure is equal to A interior union daba A. A interior union dab I, which is equal to A union dab I. Right? This is given. Now if dab A is subset of A, then A closure is equal to A union dab A must be equal to A. This implies A closure is equal to A, and therefore A is closed set. Conversely, if A is closed, then A is equal to A closure. A is equal to A closure. Is it right? And therefore A union dab I. Therefore A union dab I is equal to A closure union dab I. I want to show that dab A is continuing. Okay. By definition, dab A is subset of A closure. Since dab A is equal to A closure intersection A closure its complement. Sorry, A complement its closure. Right. So by definition, dab A is subset of A closure, and therefore dab A is equal to A, since dab A is continuing, since A is equal to A closure. So thus H is proved. Now A is open if and only if A intersection dab A is phi. So for this, take its complement, it is closed, and try to prove this result. Okay, just I am keeping one as exercise for you. So my request is to you that take matrix spaces, take their subsets, and just by using definitions or these equivalent conditions for boundary points, find their boundary sets. So with this discussion today, we'll stop here. Thanks a lot for listening me. Bye bye.